another episode of the Let's Unload podcast. How y'all doing on today? I hope that you're doing well. Now, y'all already know what it is. It's your girl, Sean, and right next to me is the fantastic, the one and only, my lovely co-host, Miss Dina. All right. So, y'all know why we're here. We gave y'all a little teaser in the other video, and here we are to make good on our promise. Now, we told y'all what it means to make yourself accessible. Now we're going to ready to tell y'all, give y'all some examples, some ways on how to make yourself accessible. But before we get right there, y'all know what we're going to do. We got to do the what? Put it in the chat. Tell me what we got to do. Let's say it at the same time. We got to do the church announcement. We got to do the church announcement. Y'all should know by now. So all my newcomers, the very first time of people viewing us, welcome to the Let's Unload podcast. I am your girl, Sean. And I want you to follow myself as well as Dina. And our channels are Deep Conversation with Sean. Hey, girl. And our other channel, her channel, is Journey with Dina. So please go and subscribe to both of our channels. Make sure to like, comment, share it out to people, and as well as hit that notification bell. So when we drop new videos, new content, and when we go live, you will be the first to know and you will be notified. Okay. All right. So, Dina, are you excited about the examples? I'm super excited about the examples.
I am. I'm excited about the whole getting back out there hunting the single and ready to mingle now. I'm
ready, y'all. Okay. I think she got her dress on for being ready. She already ready. Okay. All right, so the last video we gave y'all some examples and we ended it pretty much with one word, which was vulnerability. You have to be vulnerable to be able to make yourself accessible. We're going to try some new things in order to get ourselves out there. Let's go back to last week's topic. We're going to have to redefine our future. So now that we are redefining our future, we're switching some things up. Now it's time for us to make ourselves accessible. So we're going to give y'all a little piece of some tips on how you can make yourself accessible, getting back out there in the dating pool. So give us number one, Dina. What's the number one thing on your list as to making yourself accessible when you're ready to get back to dating?
So you want me to choose her?
I want you to start out with your number one. Like, even if you have a list of 10 and it fell as number 8, and you be like, number 8, it really needs to be number one. But what would be your number one way to make yourself accessible?
Mine will be, if I was to choose out of the 5 that I have, it would be to expand my social circle.
Okay. All right. Now, how you do that? How you gonna find the people?
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna join you some groups and clubs.
Okay.
And it says you can participate in activities you enjoy, volunteer work, or hobby clubs. And say yes more often. Embrace opportunities outside of your comfort zone, even if they seem intimidating. Be open to different people and don't limit yourself to a specific type.
Amen.
The best connections often come from unexpected places.
I agree with that. That would actually be my number one, but I would take it a step further because we redefining our future. Remember, that was last week. If we keep going to the same places, if it ain't got you your husband yet still going to the corner store, obviously let's extend ourselves to the Kroger's now. Okay. So I would tweak it just a little bit by expanding yourself to go to places that you would normally go to, right?
So if you're outside your comfort zone.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. Yeah. So you used to bowling. Why don't you go golfing? outside. You don't know how to golf. It'll be funny. Now, I ain't saying go to the,
It's definitely gonna be funny.
not going to the ones where, maybe go to Top Golf. Start off with some miniature golf, but get outside your comfort zone, as Dina said, go out. I think another way may be try like a Facebook group. Try a Facebook group that's in the city. She brought up a good one like your hobby. So maybe you into cars, even as a female, you may be into cars. Find a motorcycle that club. My husband has he rides motorcycles. He has a bike. And he's in 2 different groups. And one of his groups that he liked the most is the brand of his bike, which is an Indian. He has a group that he has joined on Facebook that all they talk about is Indians and, the new ones that's coming out. If they have a problem, how can they fix it? Whatever. So the same thing, because you brought up hobbies. So if you like to cook, find you a cooking group. If you like to, every city just about have a cooking class. Every city have one. Huh?
I said that ain't for me. Okay.
You'll be surprised how fun it is going to a cooking class. Okay. I've done it. It's fun. It's really fun. Me and one of my friends, we ended up doing it a couple of years ago. But that's what it means to kind of go outside. You have to make yourself accessible. Do something different, something out of the norm than what you normally would do, because only thing that's going to come to your doorstep is your Amazon package. That's it. And if you ain't out there to greet the Amazon man, guess what? He gonna bring that doorbell. He gonna run on back to that van and gonna know about his business. That's how it's gonna come to the doorstep. So we're going to have to put ourselves out there. God, he works very well. Let me tell you, we ain't gonna handcuff him because he can do any and all things. But we also got to put forth the work and the effort as well. If he just give us everything, we won't be able to appreciate nothing. We talked about that last week. So that's even with dating. Put yourself out there. You'll be surprised what you can run into. Okay, what's number 2?
Let's see. Number 2, I would pick, let's see. Okay, this wouldn't be for me because I don't really have this problem. I really got this down pat. I probably got it down pat too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
What's it?
It says to build confidence and self-love.
Oh, okay.
I love me some me now. Baby, listen, I'm telling you.
What are some ways that they can build themselves up and self-love?
So it says, build your confidence and self-love. Love your single self with your single satisfied self. Wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, like Mary say, love your single self today, okay? It says, embrace your individuality, enjoy in your own company. Confidence is attractive. I'm telling y'all. Practice self-care. Engage in activities that make you feel good, like a spa day or a solo date. Recognize your worth. Remember that you have plenty to offer. Okay. And don't let society pressures make you feel otherwise.
Okay. Now, can I add something else on there?
Yes, go ahead.
Building up your confidence and self-love can also look at as building up your wardrobe.
Yes, because when you look good, you feel good.
There you go. Build up your wardrobe. We don't have to wear sweatpants and t-shirts and our hair pulled up in a bun every time we go somewhere. Put some clothes. Put some clothes on. If you're a jean girl, let's jazz up the jeans. Take the tennis shoes off. If you ain't a heel girl, put you some cute little slides on. Find you a cute little top. You ain't no makeup girl, but let's put a little lip gloss on. Throw the Carmex away. Save that for the winter time when it get cold. Throw the Carmex away. Go get you some cute gloss. It can be clear with a little shimmer in it.
You're a little new, you know.
Yeah.
I'm with all that. I'm with all that, honey.
Elevated. Come on, change your hair.
Yes.
That's a part of self-love.
It is.
Change it. Remember, we talked about this last week. We're redefining our future. We're getting vulnerable. We're stepping out. Now that we're here, I'm ready to get back in the dating pool. I know I need to be a little vulnerable. We talked about that. Now we talked about, hey, now that I'm vulnerable, that means I can step outside of my comfort zone, go to places I wouldn't normally go.
Hang with people I wouldn't normally hang with.
People I wouldn't normally hang with. But in that, you gotta have some confidence. And when you put some clothes on, let me tell y'all something. If y'all ain't heard, Dina do hair. And baby, she will tell you. Because my natural hair is short by choice, not because I can't grow none, by choice. But baby, when I get that feeling to be like, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Listen, can't stay out the mirror, okay? But I'm with you, Sean, because when you get your hair done and it's hidden and it's flowing, you just, baby, it gives you a different type of who y'all talking to.
Right. It does put a pep in your step. It put a pep in your step. You do a double take and be like, "Oh, baby, what? All right, girl, you cute and whatever." It puts a little bit more pep in your step. So I would just add that on. Just upgrade your wardrobe. That's a part of self-love. We got to stop looking dumpy all the time.
Exactly.
We got to stop. Throw them bunnies. Them bunnies is when you about to lay your head down on that pillow to tell the Lord, thank you for another day, and you go to sleep. Okay? Let me step on y'all toes because y'all love to cry.
Well,
y'all the same person who wanted a millionaire for a husband. You think he gonna grab you with the bonnet on your head?
But I ain't gonna know where the bonnet to sleep then now, honey.
I just want to know. We don't want to have the conversation. It does not even make it about the man. Let's make it about you.
Mm-hmm.
Make yourself presentable just because I need to make myself presentable. Exactly. Not because I'm trying to snag a man. Not because, just because you out in public, baby. I don't want to see your grease stained bunny. I don't even want to see it.
Listen, I be trying to tell the people. They be like, you just gonna run to the store. I'm like, nah, baby, my hair ain't done. I'm not going to no store. I ain't got my lashes on. I'm not going to no store. Well, you never know who you gonna run into.
You never know.
Street to the store, okay? And I want
you never know.
Have my ABC always. ABC, what does that mean? Always be cute, okay?
Always. And for people to be like, if he don't like me, how I am, I don't want. You're self-sabotaging yourself. Because the reality of it is, when it's time for you to really go somewhere, you're not gonna go half stepping. If somebody want to take you on a date, men want to see you.
Right.
I want to see what you look like rolling out the bed.
It's too early for all that.
Let me not get on that too much. That may be one of our topics. Well, we may have to bring that to the flow. And so some examples of how to elevate our clothing, because it does help build confidence. And you're putting yourself out there to do something differently. Okay. All right. What's number 3?
Hold on. Let me add this to that before we go and drive.
Mm-hmm.
So even before we started doing the podcast and stuff, in my mind, I wanted to start dressing up like I was going somewhere. I wanted to be professional. I want to be cute and classy, but still comfortable. So I went out and bought me some new clothes. Didn't know where I was going to wear them to. Didn't have nowhere to go because now I'm not working in the office setting. I'm doing hair and other stuff. But listen, I bought them clothes. Then the Lord started opening up doors for me to go somewhere. I'll put my good clothes on. I'm
Okay,
like,
put some good
what you
clothes
want?
on.
Listen, I say I'm matching. I'm going to the next level, so I want to
Mm-hmm.
dress like the next level.
And even for my married folk, let me holler at my married folk because it's easy to get comfortable. It's easy. I'm telling you for what I know. It's easy to get comfortable. When my
Mm-hmm.
husband, I go out, baby, I'm put a lip on. Even if I don't do a whole beat down, let me put a little lip on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
you don't feel like getting super dressy, let me find me a cute little sundress to throw on. Nice little chunky heel where I can still be casual, but I'm, cute at the same time. My husband still want to see me looking good.
Exactly, as he should.
He still want to see me looking good. So even with our married folk and men, I know majority of our audience may be women, but let me talk to the little peaks of men that's in there as well. The same thing go for you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything don't have to be sweatpants.
Oh, no, we're not going out. Where you going with that, mister? Go back and change
Everything
it.
don't have to be sweatpants either, in your Nike t-shirt and your tinty shoes. It's a time and a place for everything.
Mm-hmm. It is what she
It's a
said.
time and place. Keep your beard trimmed. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Elevate your wardrobe.
Yes.
Go to places that you wouldn't normally go to meet people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, we got this, y'all. The confidence is going to start going higher and higher. All right,
But
number
don't
three.
forget the cologne now. Don't forget the cologne, because ain't nothing like a nice dressed, good smelling man.
Yeah.
Next, all right. Let me come back. Let me come back. All right. So the next one we have, let's see. It says we kind of touched on this one, but we're gonna go back to it in full. Embrace vulnerability and communication. Be
Mm,
genuine and honest. Don't be out here lying, y'all. Cause we
please.
too old for that. We ain't got time for that. I just feel like at this age, you know what? You can either take it or leave it. We ain't gotta make up all this stuff like we ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Be genuine and honest. I can't even get the word out. Be authentic is the key to building genuine connections. Express your needs and desires. Communicating what you're looking for can help you attract the right partner. Practice active listening. Show genuine interest in others and be open to their perspectives. Don't be afraid to ask someone out. Even if
Mm-hmm.
you're nervous, putting yourself out there is a necessary step. Now, I ain't gonna say that one, but that's what they got in here.
So here's the thing, because
I knew it. Okay, let me say this before you stop right there. It may be in a roundabout way, like if we having a conversation, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We should go out for coffee or
there
something.
you go. Yes, yes.
Okay, now I can do that.
Okay, okay,
I got
okay.
better. I can do that, but to just say, hey, you want to take me out on a date or you want to go out on a date? No, we're not doing that. Yeah, we
Yeah,
should meet up for coffee. We should meet up for ice cream.
yeah.
I can do that.
Now that is, I feel like I think we should always let a man be a man. I know people ain't gonna like that because whatever, whole nother conversation. But we ain't like other podcasts, okay? We don't do that. Let's start there. However, I don't think that a woman should instantly always pursue a man. However, I don't think there's also anything wrong with being roundabout, but making your intentions known up front. You
Mhm.
know, hey, like she said, well, since you like coffee, I know this new coffee spot that just opened up. Would you like to meet me there? And we can, I got my favorite coffee is this time. They use a special type of blend.
Mhm.
It's innocent.
Mhm.
It ain't
Mhm.
nothing too serious. It's none of that. So I think I'm not mad at the let's ask somebody type situation. Because it can be roundabout. And if it goes good, he's going to ask you for the official date, like a real date. dinner day, whatever. It don't have to be a dinner day. Y'all can go to golf. Like I said, I don't know why golf keep coming up.
I don't know why golf keep coming up either.
I don't know. The Lord saying golf. Go golfing, okay, y'all.
I'm ready. I'm going golfing because I ain't never been golfing before. So
go, do some golfing. Go find you a club to join it. Do certain things, but whatever. I'm okay with the roundabout asking somebody out. I'm here for it.
I can dig it.
Yep. Number 4. We almost at the end, y'all.
Number 4 is consider online dating if it applies to you. They got that in parentheses. It says create a good profile, show a glimpse of yourself that will entice others to learn more, be playful and engaging, add some personality to your profile without being overly self-depreciating. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Online dating can be time consuming, so try to have fun with it. Now, that's one of those things for me that's to each his own. That just has not come up in my spirit. I tried it one time. Baby, it was just too much. I just couldn't do it. I was like, this ain't for me. I'm gonna stop. I can't do that. And I know there are success stories for people that have met people online. They've even been married and they've had a wonderful life. You do have people with horror stories, but that's in life, even if you meet them in person, we, like I always say, you still got to have a spirit of discernment. And, to each his own. If that's what you like, I love it. But as for me, I ain't got to that point in my life where I feel like the Lord has led me down that road. Now, if he opened up the door, and allow me or wanted me to go that way, then I would be open to it. But for now, no, it's not so much for me.
Yeah, I can see online dating for more of our shyer people that are true introverts. Like Sean and Dina, y'all taking me too fast. I can't talk in front of nobody. I'm sweating in my hands just thinking about it already. I can see online dating being an option because it's a lot to put yourself out there. It's a lot, So I can see that being for one of, our shyer people. Let me work myself up with just being able to text somebody before I can speak to them face to face. But I do think it is I don't want to say discretion, but I do think that it is not for everybody. I definitely do believe it's not for everybody, but I also can see it for people who just like, girl, nah, I can't, not yet.
Yeah, because I know for me personally, baby, I like to talk too much. I ain't got time to be trying to. Yeah, no, I need you to call me. We need to talk about something. I want to do all that. And I need you, as they say, feel, what's going on.
But I think that works for people who is shy. I think it works. Yeah, okay. I think it works for people who's shy, because they still putting themselves out there. It's a form of putting yourself out there.
Right.
So, but they not ready to put themselves out there. So it can be a thing of, I'm going to take this baby step, because I don't want to go to an event where I'm having to. I was talking to this lady, side note, kind of going back to, we was talking about places to go. Whatever was it, 2, 3, whatever number that was. 3? I don't know. Anyway, and I was talking to this lady, I forget what it's called. But anyway, she was telling me about go to Eventbrite. Go on there and look up things that's in your city. She was like, you will be surprised.
Yes, they have a lot.
She said you will be surprised on how much is going on in your city, and you don't. Now, this was about a working thing, so this wasn't about anything else. So y'all be like, I thought she said she was married and she's looking for somebody to go find. No, this was about a business situation. So, but the same thing applied. Because when I put in Memphis or whatever, it pulled up everything.
I mean, a lot.
Yes, a lot of stuff be free events, and if they're not free, it's no more than $20 or whatever the case may be. So add that to your notes to go to Eventbrite. I think that's the name of it.
That's it.
And wherever city you're in, put it in and see what's going on, and you can go from there and find you a nice little kickback to go to or something.
They a lot.
Yep.
Especially in the summertime, jazz
Yes.
concerts. Like what? Like this feeling? This city? Okay, yeah.
Yep. I'm glad they came to me. Thank you, Holy Ghost. All right. Last but not least, number 5.
Last but not least on the list, it says remember to set realistic goals, start small, and gradually increase your comfort level. Take
Mm.
baby steps, like Sean said. Don't try to jump. Go low and work your way up. Be
Mm-hmm.
patient and persistent. Dating is a process and it takes time to find the right connection. Learn from your experiences. Every date, whether successful or not, can teach you valuable lessons about yourself and preferences. Establish healthy boundaries, protect yourself, and ensure your needs are respected.
Amen. I agree. I don't even have nothing to add to it. I think that sums it right on up. I ain't got nothing to add on that. Boom and bam.
That's it. That's all.
So we have given you guys 5 good 5. Now y'all will be like, hey, I thought of 6 through 10. Put them in the comments. Let us know. Help out your fellow sister, your fellow brother. Put them in there. We just gave the top 5. You may have some other options. Spread the knowledge, spread it all out. We're here to help each other out, okay? So we have given you guys some ways to make yourself accessible.
Single and ready to mingle.
Gotta
Woo.
jump out there, y'all. You got to jump off the porch. It's okay to jump off the porch. Go on, jump off the porch, okay? All right, you guys. Well, that's all we have. That is it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys and we'll talk to you guys in the next video.